What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Yo, where's JH? No one's talking about JH's been missing for like 2 weeks, man. Oh, my guy's good. Hey, Jay, where you at, bro? We're not getting updates. No one is breaking down the information and giving it to the carriers the way that you do. Unfortunately, I'm too busy. I've been working like hell. I don't have time to really do what JH does. He's such a great support to this community. Shout out to him. He'll be back soon. He's out handling his own business. Guys, where are we today? That's a great question. Brian Renfro is continuing with his podcast, telling us absolutely nothing. Sounds like he's singing to the choir at this point. He's doing what he should have done in the beginning of negotiations. It doesn't make sense for him to drag it out the way he's doing it. It seems like he's waiting to the end of 15 days contractual obligation of February 18th to tell us that the Postal Service unfortunately has not agreed to any of his new concessions. We know that this is to be expected. Renfro is just playing the game. That's what it comes down to. Okay, he has to do what the Constitution says, and that's what he's doing. I don't see us getting a new agreement. Okay, I see us going to arbitration. With that being said, I see a lot of branches are finally starting to set up informational pickets, aka rallies. They are doing it with the support of National. Okay, it's not like the people or the branches that did it before Renfro said it was okay. Okay, these are the branches that recommended a yes vote. Okay, now that Renfro understands that the contract has not been ratified by the membership, these are the same branches that are now willing to fight like hell. Okay, guys, we have to remember these branch leaders and our national leader remained silent while we, the select few who knew that this contract was a joke from the beginning, they were silent when we were fighting. Okay, now we are silent as they fight. That can't be the case. We have to fight alongside with them because at the end of the day, we are still a union. Okay, this brings the union together. Okay, past practices or past differences have to be put aside in this moment in time. We have to stand strong and collective. Brian Renfro has stated that the sister unions are going to suit up with us. That's amazing, guys. This is all stuff that I have recommended. Sister branches have to support the NALC because what we bargained for, your contract will look fairly similar. I also stated in the past that it's time for the membership to stop finding petty differences that separate us and see what brings us together collectively. This is the moment. This is the moment for the NALC to shine. And what can you do? Well, the most important thing that any paying dues member could do is hold your local union accountable. Okay, make sure that they are scheduling some type of activity for us to get out there, for you to get out there and voice your opinion. Okay, what the vote showed us was that there's a majority of carriers alongside you in your installation right now who does not agree with the status quo of things. Okay, now the way the Postal Service keeps us from being a part of these activities is by working us long and hard. Okay, I've been working 60 hours a week consistently. Okay, ever since peak season came around. Even before peak season, I've yet to get my non-scheduled day off. But that doesn't deter or change how I feel about the situation. However, someone who has children and a family at home and their time is extremely limited, it may prove to put a barrier in the way of them voicing their opinion. Okay, and that's a tactic by management. I'm not saying that that's why they're giving us overtime. But as long as there is overtime available, it keeps us from going to our union meetings. It keeps us from joining these rallies and these pickets, right? So what can you do? You can voice your opinion vicariously through someone that you trust, whether that's a brother and sister, whether that's your shop steward, or whether that's you taking a stance and demanding that your local union represents you by officially committing to a rally or informational picket in your area. Okay, guys, this is the pivotal moment where the rank and file must act. Okay, we must demand, okay, that our union fights for us. Okay, and who is your union? Yes, you are your union. You are a big part of your union, but in a more organized way, your union is your branch president, your vice president, your trustees, your secretary, your treasurer. Okay, that's your executive board, your executive council. Those people are the ones who essentially handle and maintain the business, the organization of the union. So let them hear your voice. Okay, if they're not willing to set up an informational picket, well, you know what, you can do one on your own. You just have to have the support of your brothers and sisters, but at least demand it, at least acknowledge that you guys want your voice to be heard. Okay, there are branches throughout the country that are willing to fight, and there are still branches that are silent. Okay, there are branches that just refuse to take any position on national politics, national union politics. I don't think that's all right. Okay, because ultimately this union starts from the ground up. Okay, it starts with you and I as brothers and sisters, as paying due members. Then it goes to the local branch level, and it works its way up to the national level. Okay, and we have to keep that structure. We can't have a union that works backwards from the top down. Okay, that's not how it works. We need a reverse pyramid. We need the bottom of the pyramid, the base level, us, to always be the strongest part, the foundation of this union, and the wishes that we desire must be heard. And that starts with you. It does. No one can necessarily voice an opinion for you, but you have the right to use your voice. Okay, once you find the people that resonate with what you believe, that's your cohort. That's the people that you need to gain together and effectively show your local branch that there are a lot of people that believe what you believe. Okay, a union is about organizing. It's about becoming a strong unit. It's about collectively having the same goals and vision. Okay, whatever those may be, whether it's fighting for less overtime, whether it's for a change in work rules, whether it's for more pay, whether it's for a reduce in insurance premiums, whether it's for the elimination of step table 2 and the elimination of the CCA classification, whether it's about helping out the senior letter carrier at the end of the scale, the junior letter carrier at the beginning of the scale, or the carriers who put in 10-15 years in the middle of the scale. Whatever your concerns are, they have to be voiced so that change can happen. Guys, this is the greatest time in organized union labor history. I won't stop mentioning that, but it starts with you. National union leadership has said and are doing what they have said this time. They are organizing informational pickets. They are allowing branches to organize informational pickets without consequence. Okay, so it's time for you to step up and inform your branch that you want to be a part of the national movement, and in return the NALC will begin to become a stronger union. All right, I know there's a couple things happening in New York. Branch 41 is going to host something on Sunday, February 16th. Branch 36 is going to host something on Sunday, February 16th. National is hosting something, I think it's on Thursday, the 13th or the 14th, maybe this week, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. What's today? Today's Tuesday. I'm losing my mind, guys. Every day is just the same to me. But there are many branches starting to wake up. All right, guys, so be a part of the change. If you're not willing to fight for something, you have no right to complain about it. All right, so if you want to complain, put on your big boy shoes and get ready to fight. And until next time, I'll be here, you'll be there. Peace.